Good morning, I'm Maribel Rodriguez and welcome to The Balancing Act. Today, man's best friend is begging you to sit up and take notice as one of TV's top dogs tells us the horrible truth about puppy mills. Find out what you can do to help our four-legged friends. Plus, we're talking with tennis superstar Andy Roddick. You'll see why off the court, he's a man with a mission that's sure to touch your heart. All that and more today on The Balancing Act. He has one of the most powerful forehands in tennis and holds the record for the fastest serve in the world. He started a foundation to help babies and kids when he was only 17, and it grew into a multi-million-dollar charitable organization. His name is Andy Roddick, and his mother, Blanche, is the director of the Andy Roddick Foundation. Mrs. Roddick and Andy, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Tell us how the Andy Roddick Foundation idea started and what motivated you to get involved.
The foundation was Andy's idea at 17 years old, and I told him it was a huge responsibility, and don't expect me to help because you have to learn what a responsibility it is. 3 weeks later, I was involved, and I'm still involved, so that's how it started.
She's selling herself short. I kind of left the house, and she's throwing herself into this and helping more children after she raised her own. So it's been a great process, and you know it was my idea on the advice of a guy named Andre Agassi, who's done some great work also. But you know she's been involved from day one.
And the neat part for me is that I learned from my son what it was to give back, and that's a great experience for a parent.
That sure is. Tell us one of your favorite stories about one of the children or families who has benefited from the Andy Roddick Foundation.
We provide for safe haven for newborns. And these are the babies that you don't find in the dumpsters, that you don't find abandoned and killed and thrown down a toilet. And every time that Nick Silverio sends a message over that the 113th baby has been saved, everyone in the office just stands up and we start whooping and hollering because we know we're a part of that. And we've met some of these children now. Last year we brought one in, a 4-year-old girl named Gloria Hope. And it's just gratifying.
I read that the famous 3D pop artist Charles Fazzino actually created an original painting with you featured in it to auction off for the Andy Roddick Foundation. What's it like to have a painting commissioned especially for you, and what did you think when you saw it?
It was really a little bit surreal to see the painting for the first time because it's like your entire life for the last 8 years all put into a little 3x2 painting. I'm
sure it is. But on a different note, I read that you're actually engaged to American fashion model Brooklyn Decker. Tell me how you guys met and what your plans are for the wedding.
I basically stalked her. I just put on the hard pursuit, and she didn't call me back right away, but eventually she did, and I was able to take her out to dinner, and it just went from there. And as far as wedding plans, we're a little behind, but it's gonna be a really small affair. It'll probably be done before anybody really knows about it, and then the next time I'll just be married. So I think that's more our style, and that's probably the route we'll go.
How nice. Congratulations to both of you. And as you know, the show is called The Balancing Act. What's a day in the life for Andy Roddick trying to balance it all between career, family, and your busy lifestyle?
Well, it's tough. It's almost like you do the best you can. Obviously, my priority is tennis and training and trying to keep that going. Because without that, I mean, it makes the rest of it tough. If I'm playing well in tennis and I'm out there, it'll bring more exposure to the foundation, etc. And I think I understand that, and I think everyone involved with our foundation understands that as well. So,
Mrs. Roddick, what website can our viewers go to find out more about donations and future events you have planned?
AndyRoddick.com and click charity.
It was definitely a pleasure. Thanks for being here and educating us about children in need in our country. We hope to follow up with you in our studio sometime.
All right, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Make sure you visit thebalancingact.com all January long. Every day, we're giving away a complete set of Arm & Hammer Essentials cleaning products for your home. Just log on and enter for your chance to win. Okay, so let's go through our to-do list. Pick up the kids from school, get them started on their homework, cook dinner, clean the kitchen, save the planet. Yeah, right. With all that we do, helping the environment probably isn't on the top of your list. Easy solutions are the answer, and here to talk about it is David Bach, author of Go Green, Live Rich, 50 Simple Ways to Save the Earth. David, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So, David, tell us, what is the real problem everyone in the world is facing regarding plastic waste and what we're all doing wrong?
Well, we create a lot of garbage,
Yeah.
and a big part of that garbage is plastic. How much garbage? 60 billion pounds
I
of
can't even begin
plastic
to imagine how
a
much
year.
that is.
Well, I can kind of give you perspective.
Okay.
It would be like filling up 82 Empire State Buildings a year.
So in an effort to balance our acts, us busy moms and busy dads,
Exactly.
why not? We want to protect our families, of course, and the earth, but sometimes we can't spend the money or we don't have the time.
Sure.
What can you recommend for us?
I'm here today to talk about a brand new cleaning product called Arm & Hammer Essentials, which is a great way to start going green at home. And what Arm & Hammer has done is create a unique cleaning product that considers a lot of things. First of all, it's plant-based, it's biodegradable, so it's healthier for your family, healthier for the planet, but it uses less plastic. And how they do that is when you go in the stores, you buy this product like this, the bottle's actually empty. Now, the reason it's empty is that 95% of our cleaning products are water. So you actually take this home like this, and you fill it up with water yourself. Take this little cartridge, turn it in here,
Okay.
and boom, you've got yourself a cleaning product. This bottle has been designed for you to be able to reuse 7 times. Not only is it healthier for the planet, healthier for your family, but you're saving money.
And 80% less plastic.
80% less
There you
plastic.
go.
So, again, it's really a win all around. Saving you money, using less plastic, and healthier for your family.
So David, how does using Arm & Hammer essential products help consumers reduce their carbon footprint?
If you were to use this product as it's designed, basically reuse the bottle 7 times using these cartridges, Arm & Hammer estimates that we would reduce your carbon imprint by 78% in terms of the amount of plastic we use. Because this weighs less, it's also having less of an environmental impact when it's shipped to the stores.
How does it work?
Super simple. In fact, it's so simple, I do this with my son Jack at home. It's his teaching tool.
Do you want me to open this for you?
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
So, again, bottle comes empty just like this. And then you fill it up with water.
Okay.
Take this little product just like this. You turn it. This is the cartridge. Now, how cool
So
is this?
easy.
Isn't that? And it's
Not
fun.
messy at
I mean,
all.
look at that. I mean, again, Jack and I do this in the kitchen. He thinks
And it looks very cool. Kids would
it looks
absolutely
cool.
love this.
By the way, when I pull this out, smell it. It smells great. So this is
It sure does.
this is their multi-purpose cleaner. This is happens.
You love this one, you
I
told
do.
me.
I love this. I'm a cleaning freak, and I use this every day. I use it on everything other than wood.
But there's some other products as
There
well.
are. They came up with a line of 3 products. This is their glass cleaner, which obviously you can use on windows and glass countertops or glass tables. And then the degreaser product. So if you got a stove top and you want to get that tough to clean
Spillage,
grease,
yes.
that's what you use that
Which is
for.
hard.
But I think the most important thing here is the product's superior.
You love it.
I love it. I mean, I know it sounds geeky. I'm a guy, but I like to clean. And I tested this product against all the other green cleaning products out there. And most importantly, all the harsher cleaning products out there. This is the best cleaner I've ever used. I was telling you, it's so good that when my cleaning lady even came over, she's like, "Where did you get this?" So I use it. She uses it. Fantastic. It removes
spread the word.
I spread the word. It removes everything. I know I'm kind of a nut job, but yeah, it's true.
All right, David, you are making my life so much easier. I'll be helping the environment at the same time.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure a lot of our viewers want to do the same. Where can they go for more
They
information?
can go to Arm & Hammer's website, which is armandhammeressentials.com. All the details are on that website.
David, thank you so much for educating us on the positive environmental impact of Arm & Hammer. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Get milk. A study showed that a type of fat found in milk inhibits substances produced by the body that play a significant role in inflammatory conditions. The essential fatty acid is found in the milk of all grazing animals, including cows. It blocks the pathway of enzymes that trigger inflammation that can ultimately damage joints.
If you're planning on getting a new pet pooch, you could be paying a higher price than you realize. Many pet stores and internet vendors are actually selling dogs that were bred in puppy mills. The ASPCA, which stands for the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, wants to warn consumers about this problem before they buy. Joining us now is the top dog in a top-rated reality TV series, ASPCA Supervisory Special Investigator Anne-Marie Lucas.
Hi.
Glad to talk with you today. So what exactly is a puppy mill?
It's a large-scale, substandard commercial dog breeding operation. And basically, they house numerous dogs, adult dogs, where their sole purpose is to breed over and over and over again. And the result of that breeding are the puppies that then get shipped to pet stores all over the country. So the ASPCA strongly advises people not to buy puppies from pet stores.
Are puppy mills more prevalent in some areas than others?
They are. Missouri, number one, Nebraska, Oklahoma, but we also see them in Florida and all across the country. So no state is without a puppy mill.
That is horrible. I didn't know that. So what should consumers know about the puppies sold at pet stores and through the internet?
Well, basically, every time you buy a puppy from a pet store or even over the internet, if you have no idea where that puppy comes from and the origin and where their parents are kept, so you have no idea of the health of that puppy, so you could buy a puppy for thousands of dollars and then in turn spend thousands of dollars in medical bills because that puppy was not bred correctly. They have hereditary diseases, they're sickly, and so it could be a huge problem for you that you certainly can't afford.
I'm sure it is, but how do you know if the papers that you get when you purchase a puppy are legitimate or not?
You don't. I mean, basically you don't, because pet stores and anybody can make a breed registry. You can make one up if you want. A responsible breeder will always invite you to their home. They want to meet you, they want to interview you, and they'll show you where the adults are, how they're bred, and they'll show you the puppies, how they're kept. A puppy miller could care less who takes the puppies. They just want to get them out as quickly as possible and make as much money as they can. So every puppy in a pet store is from a puppy mill. Just remember that.
For those of us who want to get involved, what do you think we should do to get rid of puppy mills?
I think we have to support legislation to protect puppies. Write to your local legislators. Tell them you don't want puppy mills in your state. Tell them you want responsible breeders only.
Thanks for that. So then where's the best place that we can actually find a pet?
Your local animal shelter, absolutely, or your local rescue group, or if you want a specific breed, a breed rescue group.
And can you tell me about the animals in the shelters and why they deserve homes?
Oh, they're fantastic. There are so many adoptable animals in animal shelters. A lot of people think that they're only abused animals or they're abandoned animals that are nobody wants. That's absolutely not true. They're adoptable, they're beautiful, they're healthy, and you really, really owe it to yourself and your family if you're looking to bring a pet into your home to go to your local animal shelter.
And where can we go for more information?
You can go to ASPCA.org for information on puppy mills and also responsible pet ownership.
Great job, and thank you for educating us about this cruel puppy practice and informing our viewers about what they can do to help end it for good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
If all the holiday hoopla made you miss our show, just log on to thebalancingact.com. Every story we share is right there. It's ready when you are.
All right, well, I'm the type of mother that I'll take millions of pictures, keep them in the digital camera, and will never see them again. But the reality is digital cameras really are a great way to capture those precious moments with our family and our friends. But what happens when your camera is full and you have to start deleting your photos? Or let's say you download them to your computer, but you still need to output them to share with everybody you know. Here to tell us about an easy and fun way to preserve your photos is Valerie Moody. She is president of Phodio. Hi, Valerie.
Hi, Danielle.
How did you come up with this wonderful concept of Phodio?
Well, I watched my friends and family take the great pictures you've described, but then they leave them in the camera, leave them on the computer. I thought there's got to be an easier way to get these photos out of the machines and into our lives. And so we just experimented and came up with Phodio.
How does Phodio work?
Well, it's very simple. With our product, all you do is use the memory card that fits your camera, fill out a form, send that memory card and form back to Phodio in the postage-paid envelope that's included in our package. We take care of all the rest. They clean up the photos, correct the red eye, color correct, and then edit a DVD with music and special effects.
And we do have some samples.
Yes, we do.
Let's take a look at that.
The first sample is actually my son's Little League team. Took some pictures during the season, made a great video. It's great for sporting events. And then we gave each of the kids a copy of the video, but it also had 93 photos on the DVD that the parents could print, email, do whatever they wanted. The second one is my 6-year-old was at a birthday party. and it's just shots from the birthday party, because a lot of times we have great birthday photos, then what do we do with them? This way the kids get to watch a movie of their birthday every single time.
You know, those look really great, and I also understand that you make DVDs for large corporations as well. Does that present a different set of challenges?
Well, it's a similar market because we're actually doing the video for the employees. So, for instance, the Aflac employees received the photo as a gift on an incentive trip.
It is just such a creative and affordable way to preserve those memories. Where can we go for more information?
Well, Photo is sold on Amazon.com, but you can also go to our website, photo.net, and you can find photos in several retail locations across the country.
All right, Valerie, thank you for being with us this morning on The Balancing Act.
Thanks, Danielle. It's a pleasure.
Did you know that celery and bok choy help replenish the body's skeletal needs? These foods target bone strength. Our bones are 23% sodium, and these foods are 23% sodium. So crunch away and add them to your recipes for a low-calorie, healthy boost to your body.
Join our online community by logging on to thebalancingact.com and clicking on the Multiply banner. Interact with the show producers, discuss features you've seen, and you'll have some great conversation starters.
Well, if you're a new mom or a mom-to-be, you are most likely heavily involved in planning and preparing for your little ones so that they're safe, secure, and healthy when they arrive and in the future. But in your preparing, you might have forgotten one responsibility that could really be the most important one of your life: purchasing adult life insurance. So here to make it all easy and help explain all of this is David Fear, Vice President of Gerber Life Insurance Company, and Becky Rundles, a new first-time mom. Congratulations, Becky.
Thank you.
And welcome to you, David.
Thank you.
I didn't know that Gerber did life insurance. We all know you as the baby food company.
Well, Gerber Products, which started about 80 years ago, is in the baby food business. And about 40 years ago, they created Gerber Life Insurance Company. And basically, they created us to really focus on new parents and young moms and making sure we can provide them with life insurance products that really are affordable. So we've been in business now since about 1967.
Okay. Well, you know, and I know for you, Becky, in preparing for the arrival of your child, life insurance wasn't really something that you had thought about previously. Why hadn't you purchased adult life insurance?
Well, we did think about it, but it was as the delivery date approached, and then the baby came, and we were busy being new parents, and it was just really confusing to decide what to do. We did a lot of research online, and we also asked family and friends, and what we found is that there are a lot of choices, and this is a big decision for us. We want to make sure we make the right one.
So, Becky, what kinds of questions were going through your mind as you were trying to find the right plan for your family?
Both of us, my husband and I, we have a little bit of life insurance through our employers, so we weren't sure if that was enough or if we needed to supplement that. And then you have all the different types of plans and choices. So it was overwhelming.
And so when you sit here next to someone like David, who obviously has a wealth of experience in this field, David, what can you tell Becky in order to make her decision-making process just a little bit easier?
Well, buying life insurance can be very, very confusing. And certainly there's lots of questions you need to get through and to understand. But the first question you got to ask yourself is, what do I need the life insurance for? And what you find is most times people buy life insurance because it's a reasonable way to buy something that you can afford that will provide your family with income if you should die prematurely. It's also a way to pay off debts, and it's a way to pay for a funeral.
How do you know how much life insurance you need?
Well, there are lots of ways to calculate how much life insurance you need. One way to do it is to take the amount of income that you earn each year, multiply that by 3 or 5 times, and buy that amount of life insurance. Another way to do it is to figure out how much debt you have, your mortgage, home equity loan, car loans, those things, add it all up and buy that amount of life insurance.
We want to purchase the policy that's right for us. How do we go about doing that?
Well, basically, there's 2 types of life insurance. There's term and there's permanent. Term insurance usually goes from 10 to 30 years, and at the end of that period of time, the insurance ends. Permanent insurance is typically whole life insurance, and with whole life insurance, what you're going to find is it's going to cover your whole life. Now, term insurance is going to be less expensive because it's only for a shorter period of time. Whole life will be a little bit more expensive, covering your whole life, but what you're going to find with whole life insurance is the premiums never going to increase.
How do we know, though, which company we should buy life insurance from? Because I know I get flyers in the mail all the time.
Yeah, I think what you want to focus on is a company that's rated A or better, excellent, like Gerber Life. But you also want to find a company that you're comfortable with, a company that's going to listen to your situation and come up with a recommendation that really fits your needs.
All right, good advice, Becky.
Yeah, good.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, David. So where can we go for more information?
Well, you can go to gerberlife.com, or you can call us. Our phone number's on our website, and we have people there who are really ready to help you and learn about your situation and make a good recommendation.
Well, thanks to you both for being here with us this morning. Congratulations once again on the new baby.
Here's an effortless tip. Identify products that have the blue and white Energy Star label and buy those when you need a new appliance or piece of office equipment. An Energy Star washing machine, for example, costs about $150 more, but you'll save $50 a year on your energy bill and will cut water use by up to 7,000 gallons per year.
I'm Maribel Rodriguez, and thanks for joining me on The Balancing Act. Next time on the show, colors have meaning and shapes are symbolic when you're celebrating the upcoming Chinese New Year. Monday, we'll take a look at this fascinating holiday and its traditions. See you next time.